Yo, what's happening, boys? Welcome back to the channel. This is the scouting report where we take a look at the newest evolution in FC 26. Today, we will be talking about Protect the Wings, where you can evo players like Theo Hernandez, Marcos Llorente, Eduardo Camavinga, Frimpong, Alex Balde, the most meta fullbacks, you name them, the ones you hate, the ones you love. Let's talk about this. Okay, so 30K for this. I think this is a decent one. I'm not gonna dog on this evolution. I think it's a very good one. But I will say if you're going for the most meta ones, I think you should give let's say you're going for Theo, for Camavinga, for whoever you want, one of the meta guys, Llorente, whoever you want. I think you should obviously give them a playstyle plus first, just so they don't get this slide tackle plus. 'Cause that one's pretty much useless on a fullback. Even probably on a CDM, you're probably never going to be sliding on a center back either. I mean, maybe, but that would be like a second or third place up plus on the card. It's not what you're looking for, especially not in this stage of the game. So if you're going for the meta one, I'm not saying don't do it, but you have to make sure you give them either jockey plus probably would be the best one in my opinion. I see a lot of people given their fullbacks intercept, which I don't think is a very good one for a fullback. If you're going for a more defensive fullback, in my opinion, the best ones are jockey, just because the cutback meta, you need to be able to stay in front of your opponent whenever they're doing this, at the top of the box, and quick step just because of the through ball. So I think those are the most important playstyles, and the best part about this evolution is that you get those. So if you're going for a meta, is this a very good one for a meta card? Probably not. The stats don't look crazy, as we're going to jump into footbin in just a second. And they don't look too crazy. I know it's only November. And obviously, I mean, if you compare them to someone like a fool, they're quite there. They're not that far off. But I think the biggest mistake people are making here is chain evoing this. Like, you're going to see some examples on Footbin. I think you're crazy if you're chaining this evolution, especially on a fullback. I get it that it's kind of cheap, and you're probably just going to be set for probably at least like Christmas, which is not that far off now. It's probably a month or so. And all those squad battle grind games, it's probably not worth it in my opinion. But either way, chaining evolution, I don't think it's a good one. Why? Because we're probably going to get another good evolution in a month, where you're going to want to put Theo Hernandez again. And I get it, you can just go ahead and buy him, right? So that's that. um and I think this is a good one. It's a decent one for us theme team, past and present squad, national squad, more of a fun team for the gauntlet. Kind of not a heavy meta one, where you're evoing someone that has sentimental value, maybe one of your favorite players from your favorite club that you just know they're never going to get a promo card. That's going to be good, or probably not even a promo card, right? But yeah, I think this is a good one, and it's not stupidly overpriced. I think is worth it. For sure. So, yeah, let's go into Footman. So, here we have Benjamin Hendricks. This guy is kind of what I would look for in a fullback. The problem with him is obviously the pace. I think there's like an 88 threshold that you want to be at, the bare minimum for a fullback. 88 pace is kind of like the bare minimum you need. So he does not fit that. But what I like about him is he has incisive. I think I don't like using defensive fullbacks. I basically play three at the back with I have attacking fullbacks on my tactics. So I mean, I got Jordi Alba, who's one of the best offensive fullbacks in the game. So tiki taka and incisive is something that I really value on my fullbacks. Other than quick step and jockey. Brewster's kind of nice when you're going shoulder to shoulder down the sideline with Nico Williams. It's kind of useful there, but he doesn't have the best playstyles here, and the pace is definitely something. It's not good. It's not good to say the least. So keep in mind, the like I said, the best part about this evolution is they give you jockey and quickstep, who I think are the best ones for a fullback. So just keep in mind when you're watching this video. Here we have another example where a guy that I would love to try out. He looks perfect for my playstyle, but he's too slow. And weird link, Cyria, 2-star, 3-star is not ideal. Then we got this guy who I think looks crazy, bro. He has Tiki Taka. I would love to try this guy out, but again, 40k for this card. If you have a new region team with Haaland as your main guy, it would be fun. But maybe you have the new Captain Odegaard. That's fire, but again, probably not going to be buying that one. Cucurella, one of the most underrated ones. I think if you tried his gold card earlier in the year, he was crazy for me, man. I don't know what it is about his body type, but he is so good in game, and he's one of those that is going to be so annoying. He's fast for no reason. He doesn't have the stats. I mean, you're giving him quick step here, and relentless is kind of a very annoying playstyle to go up against. Again, no crazy defensive playstyles, no tiki-taka, no incisive, but for a Chelsea squad, maybe you don't have Ashley Cole, this could be a very sneaky one. I really enjoy playing with this guy at the beginning of the year, and with this evolution, his pace, which was like his biggest downfall, goes up, so he may be worth a try. Again, give him jockey first. Who I think this is the best one, just for fun. A James Milner card with this. I mean, again, this is a chain evolution for him to look like this, like insanely good. So probably not the best, right? 60k for center mid. Again, if you're going for a fun squad, he is. Look at all these roles, man. At least plus on pretty much everything. He can play left back too. I know. I mean, he's a right-footed player, so you're probably not gonna play him there ever. But as a center mid, long ball pass plus, that's a decent play style. Intercept, slide tackle, relentless, tiki taka, and jockey. That's decent, bro. That's extremely good on a box to box. You put him on a shadow or an engine, and he's going to feel amazing on the ball, bro. Yeah, very good one. 60k, probably not, right? That's the only problem. But maybe you're a big Liverpool fan. You're doing this for your English squad, and you don't want to be like extremely sweaty. This is a very fun card. Next one. I talked about this on the previous evolution. I said Dorgo is probably a top 3 option for the defensive shift, and here he is again on a chain evolution. I think this one is worth it. I think this is the only one that is worth to chain it. Why? Because look at him. This guy's never going to get a promo card, bro. You already put him on the previous evolution. Look at the stats on this card, and look at the play styles, man. Incisive, jockey, intercept, and quick step. Beautiful. You don't even need tiki-taka. 80 passing, 84 dribbling. The guy's 6'1". He's not small. 3-star, 4-star. He is great attacking wingback plus, so fullback plus plus. This guy is the real deal. He even has fullback plus plus as a right back too. So I think this is the best one. Definitely for Man United fans. Please don't do that. Do this card, bro. I have not tried him out in game, so I don't know how he feels. So maybe even Cucurella is better than him. I don't know, but just looking at him, I think he's probably the best one as a pure fullback. That's not one of your Theos or your Camavingas, Valdez. Look at the pace. Look at his stats, man. He's from the Premier League. Man United, very easy to link up. Can play both sides. I know you're probably not gonna play him as a right back, but he has that versatility. Just make sure you give him jockey plus first or something else. Don't ride with slide tackle, please. Don't ruin the card, man. I know you can just buy him again, but I'm pretty sure you cannot do defensive shift twice. So just be careful. I think this is the best one. In my opinion, I think this is the best card that you can get with that chain evo. And it's only 40k. It's nothing too crazy. It's not like you're putting him in like 80. 5k worth of evolutions. Balde, if you face this guy, you know he's one of the most. He's kind of like the left back Frimpong, you know, the other side Frimpong. Stupidly annoying. He's supposed to be so skinny and frail, but he just bodies you every single time. Again, not the best play styles, but he's very annoying and he is very good. For 30k, you're giving a decent boost. I probably wouldn't do it. I'd probably just keep his base card as it is. I think there are some better options for sure. And again, if you're going to do this, you want to make sure you don't end up with slide tackle as a PS Plus. Frimpong, you know, the this guy really has some fake stats on his card. Yeah, don't believe the stats on this card. He goes up to 62 strength. This guy already had like 88 strength. This definitely takes him to a 99. But the problem with him is, you know, this guy cannot pass, and I like my fullbacks that can pass. You know, they can be a part of the attack. But again, very annoying. Extremely good. The stats lie on this card, so he is one of those cards that will just play above his stats. So if you've got a perm team going on and you cannot afford the screen version one and you enjoy Frimpong, very solid option. Not the best one, I would say. Like I said, if you're going for, you know, like I Llorente too, I'll probably wait for a better one because this is not an insanely good evolution in my opinion, at least for my playstyle. And the fact that you have to give him another PS Plus just because the one that they give you here is trash. I'm not gonna say you're wasting, you know, Jockey Plus on a fullback, right? But I probably would rather use it on somebody else. That being said, this card looks crazy. Again, one of those cards that plays above his stats, and he has very good rolls too. He's insane on the ball. That 82 dribbling is going to feel like 86. He's very good, great passer. He even has, no, I thought he had a long ball for a second, but no insane passing play still. But he's Llorente. He plays insanely good. You put this guy on a shadow, and he's going to be a complete beast. Like, I can never find these playstyles, man. Where? Here it is. Yeah, I mean, look at this shit, bro. Yeah, you put him on a shadow for one of the best right backs in the game for sure. Davis, I think he's the most underrated left back in the game. I know the Bundesliga is kind of hard to link up, and you're not gonna run a Canadian team. And if you look at the playstyles, they're not insane, but this guy is one of the fastest players in the game that I've tried. I think he's really up there with Nuno Mendes, and you don't really see him. Why? Because the Bundesliga sucks. They don't have any meta players. So unless you're running like a Bayern past and present or a full Bundesliga squad, because I cannot think. I mean, Musiala got nerfed to the ground. Maybe you're using Harry Kane and maybe you're still running Neuer, but I would doubt that. Very underrated one. Attacking move back plus plus. You love to see it, but no tiki taka or incisive. Yeah, kind of sucks. Gusto, again, this is what I was talking about earlier, bro. Look at this chain, man. Are you really going to sit there and do all of this? I know those two are free, but I think it's just too much work for a 3-star. Yes, the playstyles are insane. But like I said, don't give your fullbacks intercept plus. I don't think it's a very good idea. I would much rather use, if you somehow still have Jockey Plus, which I don't think anybody of you will. You can use it, but very good defensive playstyle, insane dribbling. I think this is one of the most underrated. If you were to do a chain evo, this is probably one of the best ones too. Man, he's very good in game. He's very good in game. His gold card, still kind of, it's not insane, obviously, but the gold card can hold its own. I can only imagine what this card would be able to do. Cancelo, again, a lot of playstyles, but not really what you're looking for. The problem with this card is you don't get the jockey. So yeah, completely relevant unless this guy gave him on the chain. I'm pretty sure this evo doesn't give you another playstyle, right? I'm pretty sure. So yeah, Cancelo is interesting. He's always good, but he's not as fast anymore. And the playstyles don't really. He's a kind of an attacking wingback, but with no passing playstyles. No, thank you. Again, Alexander Ba. Bro, look at this guy, man. If you're running a Benfica past and present, I doubt you're running a Danish squad. But if you are, this guy is going to be your fullback. 4-star, 4-star, 6 foot tall. Ping pass, jockey, anticipate, rapid, relentless, and bruiser. Again, give him jockey plus, probably even intercept. Look at the stats on this card, man. 89 acceleration, 92 pace. You put him on an anchor. Look at this card, bro. He looks crazy. He looks crazy with all those playstyles. He has the most playstyles out of all of them. Again, very annoying to link up. But I talked about this guy on the previous fullback evolution that we got. If you can chain him in this one, I'm pretty sure you can't, right? No, this is the one. Yeah, it's Saved by the Bell. Then you put him here. So it's a 30k card. Look at these stats, man, and look at these playstyles too. Again, try to give him jockey plus first, or yeah, give him jockey plus first. I probably wouldn't do this, especially on a guy like him. If you are going to use this evolution just to put him here, and you don't have jockey, I probably wouldn't do it. You're going to regret doing this light tackle one. If you think there's going to be a future evolution one, just keep him as an 84 here. I mean, he's not going to be insane. You're probably gonna have to wait to play him unless you're, just fooling around on the gauntlet, with no stakes on the line. Because yeah, that slide tackle is going to fuck this card up. But yeah, again, one of the better ones for sure. Very sneaky one. Talk about this guy the last time too. Matheus Nunes can play both sides. Decent Premier League links. Again, if you're not going to run a Portuguese team or Man City Prem team, for a Prem team, there's definitely better options. For Portuguese team, I think he's better than Cancelo, but I don't think he's better than my guy Thierry Correa. So, yeah, that's that. Another guy that looks insane for a Brazilian squad. Look at these playstyles, bro. Look at these fucking playstyles, man. Jockey, intercept, technical, ping pass, trickster, quick step, 91 pace. Again, you're given. This is a chain evolution, but this is a free one. I probably wouldn't do all this, to be honest. Like 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, that's like 50 games. That's crazy. For this, it's not worth it. And I would much rather just use the. We just got a right back, didn't we? Oh no, he was an SBC and he was not very good. So no, forget what I said. Then we got Ratio. He's insane. He has a body style like Frimpong, and he's just so strong and so fast in game. I was using him again at the start of the year when I was using the gauntlet. On the gauntlet, the first gauntlet runs, I was using a La Liga squad, and he was the right back. Very good in game. Very, very good in game. Playstyles are not great, but this guy just works for some reason. Again, this is a chain evo where you don't really want to be doing all this, right? For these stats, unless you really like the blue. I mean, this card art looks crazy. The blue hair and this, it really fits him. But yeah, I don't think you're playing FIFA for cosmetics. Not yet, at least. I really hope cosmetics come into the game and we can stop this pay to win bullshit. Bro, you cannot tell me kids wouldn't be buying like Nike or freaking Travis Scott collabs for a card art. They would go crazy for that shit, man. And yeah, we can get rid of roles and playstyles, once and for all. I really think that's the way to go. Cosmetics, like some boots, like some Travis Scott jerseys, Nike jerseys. Bro, they can do that so easily, man, but they just decide to ruin the game for no reason, bro. Like hairstyle, I mean, that would be a bit too much, give, a real player some stupid hairstyle, but even let them, like, wear masks if you want, bro. Like gloves, kind of like pro clubs. Um, give Ronaldo like a fucking shiesty or something, bro. That would be kids would pay for that, man. I know the old, grandpas would get mad at it, but if that means gameplay is better, if I have to see Ronaldo wearing a do-rag, Messi with some stupid shirt on, like as fucking Supreme kid, I'm fine with that. If the gameplay feels good, I don't care what I'm seeing, man. Yeah, I'm not a purist by any mean. This guy, he's the fastest player in the game. I don't know how he does it, but he really is. This card has haunted me since launch. He continues to haunt me whenever I play him. He is so annoying. He's so good defensively. He's so good offensively. He can score screamers. He can catch up to Mbappe, bro. This card is stupidly annoying. And finally, I forgot to add my guy here, but he is actually on my main squad. How you know what? I can just show you. I can just show you in game, right? So let's go to my squad. I have not put him into this EVO just yet because I don't know. I don't know if I should do it. Like I said, I don't have Jockey Plus, and I don't want to ruin this card by giving him slide tackle, right? So I think I'm just gonna wait because I don't want to ruin it, right? He's so good in game too, man. I really want to do the evolution because of the passing. He kind of lacks in that department, but with this, let me hide the camera. With this Evo, he will look insane. I'm telling you, he's going to look great with that evolution. Again, this was a full chain evolution. I probably spent like 30k on him already at the very least. But he's my right back, man. I could have bought Hakimi, uh, 3 weeks ago, but I'm sticking with my guy, man. It's not all about everything's not about just meta and being a sweaty little bitch, right? So I think I can show you what I did. Let me just open up Footbin again. Where are my evos? Yeah, I already put him here, just because I wanted to see how he looks. But obviously you cannot do these anymore. But look at all the work that I put into this guy. Okay, I started him by giving fullback force not once but twice, then fullback force again, fullback force two again. So I really went ham with this guy. But he's so good, man. I have so much fun with this guy. Then I put 30k on him. Then I give him this 4-star, 4-star. That's the latest evil that I gave him. 83 dribbling. He looks crazy. Look at these playstyles too, man. Obviously, like I said, no incisive, no tiki-taka kind of sucks for my playstyle. No attacking wingback plus plus, which is annoying. But I'm going to give him the right back roles for sure. I just hadn't got to that yet because I was doing the evolution, so I was not able to do that just yet. I'm gonna do it right now. But yeah, this guy has a very similar body style to Frimpong, where he's just so bulky and short, and he just works, man. This guy's a fucking beast. I'm not gonna move on from him. He's so good. I've really enjoyed using him. So I don't know. I'm probably gonna have to wait until I have either Quickstep Plus, Jockey Plus, something, before I can give this evolution a green light. But that is going to be it from the video. If you enjoy the content, leave a like, subscribe if you're new around here. Let me know another sneaky one. Maybe I missed something. But I really, like I said, for those videos, I really just searched players for their playstyles, to be honest. I don't really care all that for chain evos because I don't think they're worth it. I mean, unless it's a player that you just know he's never going to ever sniff a promo card, then I'm all for it. Turning a weird silver card into a meta card, that's what evolutions are for, right? So, but turning a already meta card into just something boring, like I said, I don't think those meta cards are the best ones. I already talked about Ba. I think he's probably the best one. Dorks, the Danish left back from Manchester United. I think he's the best, one of the best, like more meta ones, just because he's from the Prem. James Miller, fun. Is he worth 60k? Probably not, but you know that guy's a legend, fan favorite and all. But yeah, hope you enjoyed. I'm out.